Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, I have a tool here. I've kind of went over this before in the past, but I wanted to teach you another quick hack. And now, so what we're trying to do is I am trying to grow my Twitter followers, right? And so this tool called Captain Data, this is a tool that allows you to extract user information and to build followers and or to build follower profiles. Now, if you ever did anything with Facebook marketing, anything like that, you can actually find out profiles and say, hey, I want to follow these people, or I want these people to be looking, or these personas to be looking at my content. And so what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you a way how to hack and grow using your Twitter followers. This tool has a lot of different applications you can use. LinkedIn, it does a lot of things here. Trustpilot, Facebook, Instagram. You can do a lot in this tool. Yellow Pages, you can look up different things in restaurants, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is teach you a quick hack and use the Sales Navigator as well. But I'm going to teach you a quick hack in Twitter. So let's go ahead and get into it. If this is your first time at my channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm always doing these quick hacks on softwares. I'm always speaking to founders. I'm always trying to figure out ways that we can grow our business and be more effective in reaching our target audience and growing our bottom line. First thing we want to do is we already know we want to be in Twitter. So we're going to go and look at some of the Twitter, what they call them is recipes when it comes to scraping. They're called recipes. And in this particular case, they call them workflows. And so we're going to use two different workflows here. We're going to use the one that extract and enrich Twitter followers and push to a spreadsheet, right? We're going to push it to a Google spreadsheet. So we're going to use that one. Then we're going to take those people after we go through, and we're not going to take all of them, but I'm only going to do a few just to show you. But then what I'm going to do is I am then going to follow those Twitter account followers by taking this spreadsheet, uploading it back in there and saying, hey, follow these people automatically for me. Once you've done this, I want you to go back and follow those people. So it's going to do all of this automatically. I don't have to get involved at all, but it's going to do it all on its own. And again, what we're trying to do, let me give you kind of a basis of what we're trying to do. This is my account here, my retirement exit. Trying to grow a little bit more. If you know me, you know I'm into real estate, you know I'm into investments, you know I'm into retirement planning. So I run a couple of different companies, and I'm always involved in growing my audience and doing different things. So this one is Retirement Exit. This is a company that I use to grow and put out retirement information for, and that I'm able to create retirement plans for. But this particular account, we're going to follow this account. This is at Retirement Manifesto. He has 11,000 followers. There's no way I don't even have that. I mean, I have a couple of hundred, but what I want to do is grow it. So the people that are following him, I'm going to follow them because they have an interest in what he has to say. And maybe when they see mine, it says, oh, well, let me see, my retirement exit is following me. Maybe I'll follow them back. This is a quick follow hack, right? And so let's go through and let's break that down. Let's go over here and let's figure out what we need to do to get this started in this hack. Again, this is Captain Data. It should be a link below to be able to pick that up. I think I even have a special link that you're able to get a special discount on it. I met with the founder. There should be a link in that description, or you may see it above. He's going to tell you a little bit more, and there's a big announcement they're going to be doing as well. So let's dig into this tool. Let's do this quick hack on Twitter. All right, so what I love about this is once you figure out what you're going to use, you're going to go there and it's going to tell you, hey, this is what this does. I'm sorry about that. This is what it does. It extracts and enriches Twitter followers and push to a spreadsheet, right? And so what it does is it takes, we put in a certain amount. He has 15,000, I think we said, but we're not going to follow all 15,000. We're just going to do a couple of hundred, right? And that's the power when you're using scraping tools or different tools to try to enrich different types of contacts. You don't want to go overboard. You only want to do a couple of hundred a day or maybe 50 a day, right? You don't want to be greedy because what it is the system will start trying to pick up and try to figure out if you're a bot or not. So that's the secret in using scraper tools. You don't want to overdo it and just become greedy, right? And so what they're telling you is what we're going to do is we're going to extract the followers of a targeted Twitter account. We have that targeted account as long as it's public, and then the profiles have to be public. So if anybody has a private profile and they need permission to follow them, then you're not going to be able to get that. It only gets the public information. Then it's going to add all the results and put them into a spreadsheet. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so once we get over here, what we're going to do is we're going to go in. I'm going to name this, right? So retirement. I'll put quick follow. Right, and so we're going to save that in there. We already have the accounts linked up. This is my account. Then what I have to do here is I have to go in and get the URL. So let me get that for you. Okay, so we have here, I think we put that in there. That's the actual URL we're going to use to get that information. We're going to drop into the account. I had to link into my Google account. I had to create a spreadsheet there. We're not going to do 3,000, and that's what you need to remember. You can't max it out, right? You have to just do. So we're only going to do 100 followers, and I'm going to probably program this to probably do 100 followers for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll do that, because if Twitter starts seeing any unusual traffic, they're like, wait a minute, this guy hasn't been doing this. Now he's doing this, so maybe I'll do it every so many days or something like that. So we're gonna put 100. Let's put 500. Make it worthwhile. We're gonna name the sheet here. Call it Manifesto Growth. All right, sheet ID is Twitter Growth is the name of it. We'll call it. That's the tab name. So now what we do here is we are going to click launch. All right, and so that's going to start. It's going to start going in, and it's going to start pulling out at least 100 of public profiles that are following this particular tool. So let's see what happens. So as you can see here, we've already started the job. It's going to start pulling them over. We're going to come back here. This is going to be the spreadsheet, and it's going to fill up. We said we were going to look for 500, and we're going to speed the camera ahead, and you're going to see it once it starts pulling 500. All right, and so it's going to pull those 500. We're going to take that spreadsheet that it's putting it on in Google, and then we're going to upload it back, and we're going to start following those people. All right, so let's stand by, see what happens. Quick check back in. We're already up to 219 people. Again, we're trying to get 500. So we'll check back in and let's try to get back to 500. All right. And again, this is a quick hack that we have to do to try to find followers of the same audience. That's what we're actually trying to do. We want that same audience because if they're interested in their information, we definitely want them to be interested in our information because we're putting out the same information. All right, and so I think I've already showed you the hack for Instagram. If not, there at the end of this video, there may be a same type of hack for Instagram as well. Either that'll be in the description below or that'll be above. So let's see what happens here. Okay, as we can see here, checking back in on our recipe and or our workflow, we see that everything was completed. We have we've extracted the Twitter followers. So that was one request, 500 results. Then what we did was we pulled the profiles for all of them. We put those here. The next thing we did was we moved them over and put them in a spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet over here. So this is the spreadsheet here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to follow 500 people that may have a same interest that they had for the Retirement Manifesto. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to that particular workflow and let's get that taken care of. Okay, we've selected the right workflow. We want to follow Twitter profiles. That's all we want to do here. I'm going to put in the name here, what it is, the actual name of the job or workflow. And then I'm going to upload that spreadsheet and put that right there. And then what it's going to do, it's going to go ahead and do that. One of the other things I wanted to show you here is when you go to the settings, you can actually schedule it to do it repeatedly, or you can launch it for later. So, and then you can do time slots. So that's more of the customization. Again, they put everything on the surface for you in Captain Data. I love that. Some scrapers, they don't do a good job of that. They just have you kind of guessing what you need to do next. Another thing is you're going to find, even also listening to the founder, is they said they put in a lot of parameters so you don't get yourself in trouble, or you don't overdo something. They put in the stop gaps basically, so you don't try to go for 1 million followers in one day and all that. They don't allow you to do that. You can do it over a period of time. They just don't allow you to put yourselves in difficult situations, which is another thing that I love about Captain Data. So let's go ahead and start putting this process to work. I'm going to put in the name here, and then I'm going to upload a profile, and I'm going to let you see the process start. Oh, I want you to see the end product of what we got. This is all what we got. This is all 500. All right, these are all 500 leads that were extracted from there. They're all in a spreadsheet. This is gold, people. To find people with a common interest, you can't put a price tag on that, not nowadays. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna upload that particular spreadsheet into here. All right. All right, so what I've done is I've attached the spreadsheet, 500 inputs. It's going to pull all those people in. It's going to allow me to follow them automatically. So I want to launch it now. I don't want to launch it later. I want to launch it now just for the simplicity. I've called this Manifesto Auto Follow, right? I don't know, just thinking of these crazy names. So let's go ahead and launch it. And then we'll tune back in and show you when my account looks like it's followed them. So we'll tune back in once this is started. And what you're going to see here is it's going to start giving you the actual job. It's going to let you know when it's executed. It's going to let you know when the profiles are followed. All right. And so it does this all automatically. You have to link up your Twitter account and all that to it. All right, so just wanted you to take a look at that. Let's look at our first refresh and see what we got here. See if there's any errors. None. We've already started following one profile. All right, so it's executed one person followed, and it's doing this automatically behind the scenes. So I'll tune back in when we've followed 500 people. All right, thanks. So what I want to do here is show you in real time how it's going out and it's following people automatically. All right, so right here you see it's 123. It's already started following these people. So I'm gonna refresh the screen. You're gonna see it automatically refollow. So I'm gonna refresh here, 124. It's going out and it's following these people automatically. I haven't did anything. If nothing else, I've saved so much time and efforts. And I haven't even really been working this. I have 3 Twitter profiles. Obviously, I've run a couple of different businesses, but I need to get more active. And this is one of the things I wanted to do in 2022 was to grow this channel a little bit more. So let me do another quick refresh, and you're going to be able to see later on when I show you the end of what's happening. So I'm gonna do another really quick refresh here, and you'll see the people that are following. So it's up to 127. It is going out and following these people automatically. That's what we're doing here. So let's go back and take a look at where we're at here. Let's do a refresh here and let's see what's going on there. Okay, so these are results. It's going out and it's following these people out as we speak. All right. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna close it out with some final thoughts, show you the results. And I'm going to let you know that, again, spoke with the founder. We do have a deal that they have currently right now, a specialized deal that they put together for me. So you should be able to find a link to that below for Captain Data. All right, we're back here looking at the final pieces of this puzzle that we put together here. What we wanted to do was we wanted to go on to Twitter. We wanted to extract 500 or so profiles that was following a larger profile, and we wanted to actually add those to a spreadsheet and then pull that spreadsheet down. And so as you can see here, we ran it. We had 500 tasks that ran on the 26th. The next day, we started following them on the profile. So let's see what happened on the follow here. We actually pulled 500 down and we followed 500 people. Now, I think there were some people that were blocked and some other things that happened, but we were only able to get up to 397. And I'm not really sure what happened. I think some of them blocked and something went back. I didn't do a real good check, but we actually went from 0 to 397. And we picked up maybe 5 or 6. I think I had 36 followers, and we picked up about 6 followers from here. I'm sure once we do more information here, we'll probably pick up some of these people as well, some of the people we started following. So again, this is the end of this whole session with Captain Data. Again, we ended up following 397 people that had interest in another like-minded type of channel that they were following on Twitter. And we just wanted to follow up with them as well. And again, this is Captain Data. We ran all our processes. One of the things I wanted to show you was the activity of the accounts, right? We did the retirement manifesto. We said we were going to do that, extract and enrich. And we did that. And then we ended up doing the auto follow. But one of the things I wanted to pull you in on and take a look at is you actually have a connection, and it watches your messages sent and how many you can pull. For example, you can enrich up to 3,000 for profile enrichment, and then you can only enrich 3,000 profiles a day, and then or within a 24-hour period. And this is your percentage. It tells you that, and so on and so forth. Again, connection requests, you can only do 25, and so on and so forth. You can do 175 over a 7-day period. So this is how you enrich. And then if we look at LinkedIn, you can do 25 a day and then 175 over a 7-day period. So what happens is they're not going to let you abuse or get yourself in trouble. Just like with retirement, I was only able to do 400 in one day, and it wouldn't allow me to get the rest of them in. So I just got those in over a 2-day period. And I'm going to continue to watch that and get that up to 500. And then I'm going to start slowly turning on the faucet and maybe follow 5 a day or something like that. I think that's the most efficiency, is when you do smaller amounts instead of trying to take over the world overnight. Again, this has been Jenny Jones. Hopefully you enjoyed this full kind of walkthrough of what you can do within this tool. Captain Data Enrichment. That's what they do. They go pull profiles, enrich them, and so on and so forth. Should be a link below. You can probably take advantage of it. I think they did give me some kind of additional discount that you can use. Also, you can get a discount. They have a hackers class that's coming up to show you how to enrich a lot of profiles and gain a lot of leads that way as well. I think that's a class. I think that class is super expensive, but I think they gave me like a 10 or 15% discount. Let me know if you need additional information on that. You can post in the comments. I'll get you directed in the right place. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Take care. Goodbye for now.